In the episode number 77 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, we talk about an Intel motherboard that works with both DDR4 and DDR5 RAM modules, Yamaha launches a pair of earbuds, Basemark has a new RTX-based graphics card benchmark, and Bitspower launches new CPU water blocks. We start with ONDA, an Asian manufacturer of motherboards that has released the H610M Plus, a motherboard that uses the Intel LGA1700 socket and has two types of RAM memory slots, both DDR4 and DDR5. This motherboard could be the first one that uses two types of RAM memory, well, at least when we talk about DDR4 and DDR5. In the past we've had motherboards that successfully used both DDR2 and DDR3 RAM sticks. The H610M Plus is using the Intel H610 chipset and has a micro ATX form factor. The DDR5 and DDR4 functionality is limited as you get one slot for each, and thus you will only get single channel RAM functionality on this motherboard. For DDR5, the motherboard supports a maximum frequency of 4800 MHz, while on the DDR4 slot the maximum frequency available is 3200 MHz. Other features of this motherboard include the usage of a PCIe Gen 5 slot on an Intel H610 chipset. While the design of this motherboard is nothing to write home about, the H610M Plus makes sense on the enterprise level, especially for companies that want to take a slow approach to memory upgrade. Hence why having both DDR4 and DDR5 RAM modules on the same motherboard makes more sense than completely changing the entire platform at once. We continue with Yamaha, yes, the same brand that makes motorcycles and the Toyota 2JZ engine and a lot of other things. They have launched the TWE5B wireless earbuds. These are available in two variants, the TWE3B and the TWE5B. Both models have the same waterproof rating of IPX5 and the same shape with different colors, however there are notable differences. For instance, the TWE3B are 1.5 grams lighter and use a smaller dynamic driver, a 6mm one instead of the 7mm used on the TWE5B. In addition, the TWE5B uses Bluetooth V5.2 while the TWE3B uses just Bluetooth V5. The main advantage of these earbuds when compared to other models is the charge uptime. Yamaha states that the TWE5B can stay powered on for as long as 22 hours. This is impressive for such a small earbud and battery combination. To control the earbuds, tactile switches are used instead of buttons. This is the usual layout of touching the left and right earbud to control each function of the pair. For pricing, the TWE5B is available for purchase for $170 and it will be available in different colors. Next, Basemark has launched the first cross-platform Raytracing benchmark, the Relic of Life. This benchmark is designed to work on both desktops and mobile devices, Android and iOS devices. Relic of Life is only the first testing suite out of the 3 that are planned by the company. This testing suite is available already as a free app on the Basemark website and it is compatible with both Windows and Linux operating systems. Only time will tell how easy to use this benchmark will be and if it will get widely adopted by both media and consumers alike in the same way that, for example, 3D Mark was. And finally, Bitspower has launched a new CPU water block for both the Intel and AMD platforms, called the Summit M Pro. These water blocks use base plates that are made from nickel-plated copper and a solid metal body. Inside, each water block has the Bitspower water injection design, which increases the coolant flow and thus the heat exchange rate. Included with each water block there are the installation systems components and a backplate. Unfortunately, the pricing is not yet known. And this is the end of the episode number 77 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, one of the few tech news series which aims to deliver you the news as fast as possible for your convenience.